Garrity.
And I'm Erin Davey, and this is Wake Up Williston.
We're so glad that you all are here with us today as we get ready to go with our Purell.
Yep, it's
This
important.
is our new assembly. We miss you. We miss all of you being here. It's too quiet.
Kate, I love your outfit.
You know, I have to say, part of the silver lining that we have found with the new reality here is the new dress code. Officially signed off as virtual dress code for spring 2020. We all have to wear sweatpants and slippers.
This is Zoom appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, I mean, we wanted to show really what the dress code is looking like from your teachers at home.
Yeah. And
if you think any of us are not wearing sweatpants,
ask.
You're probably wrong.
Yeah.
So Kate, what have you been doing? How have you been coping with this quarantine? You do have a 5-year-old.
We've been doing a lot of art in our house. A lot of art time, a lot of trying to, keep some schooling peace.
Okay.
But it's weird. It's weird. I don't love it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's isolated.
There's no structure
Even
at
with
the Garrity
people
house,
at our
or there's a lot of structure?
There's a touch of structure.
You can only do so much.
Sometimes.
You can only do so much.
We got some things to celebrate this week.
Yes!
We have birthdays.
Sunday, March 29th, we're celebrating Lola Wiemeyer's birthday, who turned 14.
Happy birthday, Lola!
Lola.
And then on Tuesday, we had Cece Gray's birthday, so happy 17th to Cece.
Cece from DC, happy birthday. On Wednesday, April Fool's Day, Trevor Crosello turned 19. Trevor, I'd love to see how you celebrated your 19th birthday on April Fool's Day.
It's good in your house every year with April Fools.
Yeah.
We'll expect some stories from Trevor.
Trevor, hope you're well.
4-2, yesterday, Cam Gillis had his 15th birthday. Happy birthday to Cam. Great name, by the way.
And today, we have 2 birthdays. Marissa Dalton, happy 18th birthday.
Woo, big 18.
And T. Tashara Janisop turned 17. T, I'm sorry if I got your last name wrong, but I think...
But happy birthday.
I think we did it together.
Finally, our token Sweet 16 for the week goes to Melody Pan. Happy Sweet 16, Melody, and that is tomorrow.
Woo! Happy birthday.
Celebrate, and for all of you who are having birthdays, especially during the month of March, which was the longest month in the history of time. If you had a March birthday, we want to see birthday pictures of you. Send them in, let's all celebrate together, and while we're really happy to move towards April, we would love to give you a shout out.
Literally lasted a year.
Yep. So part of Wake Up Williston is trying to give a nod to what we used to do in assemblies. So we're going to have special guests, we're going to have interviews, we'll have performances, all of this comes from you, so get involved. Today, we're going to kick it off with 3 special guests. So we're excited to have Student Body President Nat Markey join us.
Mr. Mark Conroy, our Director of Athletics, is going to give us the top 10 highlights of the season.
And finally, the entire arts department. So we're going to start off with Nat Markey. Now, Nat, like many of us, has had a little extra time on his hands.
A little extra.
And that's all we'll say.
What I will say about Nat's announcement is that it doesn't get more real than that.
It's true.
It's authentic. It's you really feel like you're in the room with Nat.
You connect.
Yeah, you connect.
So without further ado, we want to introduce Nat Markey.
Good morning, Williston.
Good morning, Nat.
Thanks, Williston, man. Welcome back.
Thanks, Nat.
Of course. I'm your student body president, Nat Markey, and I am speaking to you directly from my bedroom here in Northampton, Massachusetts.
Hey, I'm there too.
Yeah, I know, man. Hey, I appreciate the support and everything, but you really don't have to respond to everything I say. It's kind of actually interrupting my speech a little bit.
Oh, okay, well, I just thought it might help because your speech is kind of boring without a little response, you know?
If I'm being honest, you really shouldn't be here. We're in a global pandemic right now, statewide lockdown. I haven't seen any of my friends in days. I haven't had anyone over to the house. I honestly don't know how you got in here, but you probably should leave, to be honest.
Okay, well, I guess I'll leave then. If that's how it is, Nat, I guess I'll head out.
No, it's cool, man. I mean, I appreciate the support and everything. No hard feelings, just maybe not the time and place, you know?
Alright, guess I'm just not appreciated here. Well, maybe I'll see you around, Nat.
Oh, definitely, man. Hit me up when this all blows over. We can hang out. Okay, well, good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing as well as you can, keeping your heads up, staying healthy and safe. I'm doing fine, I'm alright, although getting a little bored, definitely running out of things to do around the house, as you could probably tell by the fact that I just spent 15 minutes making that kind of pointless skit. But, I'm good. And more importantly, welcome back for this strange, interesting new virtual third trimester. I know this is really hard for everyone, especially for my fellow seniors who were looking forward to closing out this school year as well as we possibly could, saying goodbye to everyone, sports seasons, musicals, art shows, T3 classes, all that stuff. It stinks, and there's really no way around that. It's terrible, it's unfair, but this was really a necessary step on the school's part for our health, and we will definitely, if it's possible, in August, have some kind of commencement. But for now, all we can do is stay strong. We'll get through this together. I know it's tough, it's boring, but the more we socially distance, the more we stick by what public health experts are telling us to do, the quicker we can get back to normal, and the more lives we can save. And you know, it's a unique opportunity because normally to help save the world, you have to put in a lot of effort, you have to do something dangerous, amazing, incredible. Right now, you can just sit in your room, you know? Maybe you can make a dumb skit, send it to Miss Garrity for the virtual assembly. Whatever. That's just a random example. But I digress. The main thing is, I miss all of you. I miss Williston. I can't wait till I can see all of you again, in person for real. But until then, let's all chill at home, together, apart. Let's stay strong. We can get through this. Go Cats.
Nat, we feel you.
Feel you,
We
man.
connect with that extra time right now. And all joking aside, though, you're exactly right, Nat. And I think, the best way that we can help others right now is to stay home. And it's safe at home, and, boring as it may be, it is probably the best way to help others. One thing that we are sadly missing right now is the winter sports banquet that we normally do. So we have invited Mr. Conroy to sort of sum everything up in an awesome highlight reel. So Mr. Conroy has the top 10 moments. Some are bigger than moments, some are just similar moments from the winter sports season, and we hope you enjoy this.
Good morning, Williston. I hope everyone's well. We miss you here on campus. It's definitely not the same without you. I wanted to give a quick recap of the winter athletic season. I thought what I would do is a top 10 highlights. Not easy given all the successes we had this winter, but nevertheless, here goes. Coming in at number 10 for me is the varsity girls squash team winning the sportsmanship award at their season-ending tournament down at Pomfret. You're probably not surprised that a sportsmanship award makes my top 10, so congratulations, girls. Coming in at number 9 is the Mighty Force boys basketball team for the second year in a row when undefeated under the leadership of coaches Malinowski and Coach Cody. Congratulations, boys. At number 8, senior Connor Kavanaugh, new to the diving program, set a school record and became a knapsack champion. Truly remarkable. At number 7, our boys ski team, who had a great performance at their knapsack championship, led by Gavin Klein, who became an all knapsack skier in both slalom and giant slalom. The team just missed out on third place by a mere 3 points in a great performance. At number 6, is the performance of our varsity boys and girls basketball teams against our rival Suffield Academy, in which we swept them going 4-0. The girls won 2 overtime thrillers, and the boys also had 2 terrific wins, particularly the second one at Suffield on their senior day in a tremendous effort. At number 5 is the performance of the 200 medley boys relay swim team. As everyone knows, we have a proud swim history. We had one record on our board that was set in 1970, 50 years ago. Well, Jason Albanese, the Haddad brothers, Jack and Sam, and Shogo Kamei broke that record at their championship. Congratulations, boys. At number 4 is the performance of the varsity girls hockey team that had another tremendous season with 10 shutouts, 19 wins, and they made the elite tournament, a great achievement in itself. They went down to Kent and they upset one of their rivals in the quarterfinal matchup. At number 3 is a little school history. Both our boys and girls swim teams in the same season went undefeated in during their dual meets. Truly remarkable, and congratulations to both teams. At number 2 on my list is an individual accomplishment by William Gunn, who had arguably one of the best individual seasons in wrestling history at Williston, in which he went undefeated all the way throughout the season, all the way through the NEPSAC finals at his 220-pound weight class. Remember, there are no divisions in wrestling, so it was just an incredible season for William. And finally, at number 1, in just a singular moment, I thought the thrilling double overtime last-second buzzer-beating shot by the boys varsity basketball team over WMA at the UMass Cage in December was truly sort of a special moment this year, as Billy Whalen let go of that shot and it sank as the buzzer went off. But I thought it was just symbolic of the tremendous winter season that we had, the kind of heart that we showed, the way that we represented the school. So congratulations to all the athletes. We miss you well, we hope you're well, and go Wildcats.
Kate, I am ready to run through a wall after watching that Sports Center top 10.
That was a season. Selfishly, I gotta say, I gotta give a shout out to the swim relay. I think swimming doesn't get a whole lot of top 10 highlight reel moments, but if you can get a relay that breaks a record, that is something to remember, and that's so cool. It's so fun to watch.
And then, at the end of the season, for postseason, technology has brought us some really cool things where we were able to watch the girls' hockey game against Kent and the girls' basketball
at the
game
same time
against St. Luke's.
Yep.
Where we had people in the Stubop watching those games live streamed.
It was awesome. We were running back and forth between different groups of chairs in the Stubop to watch all these girls teams play, and it was just a cool moment. So great season for all of you, and keep an eye on the Williston Twitter account, the Williston teams, because I think there's more highlights and they're going to have different ways to congratulate award winners coming out soon. So keep an eye on all social media coming out of Williston, but we really do want to celebrate all those great accomplishments and the great moments from the winter. So the arts department has a cool new, I don't know what the right word is, challenge, initiative, competition. I like a little competition. So for me, that's what it's going to be. We're going to try to win this in the Garrity family. We may already have won this. We'll see. But we're going to let this arts department introduce it themselves.
Good morning, Williston. Miss D here, coming at you from my backyard in Florence, Massachusetts, ready to announce a super cool initiative from the Williston Arts Department. I don't know about you, but I'm going a little crazy not being able to make theater these days. And my kids are super annoyed at me because I keep using stage directions to ask them to move and asking them to find their objective and to be truthful in the imaginary circumstances. So luckily the arts department is here for me, and we have an incredible new initiative we are announcing right now. Isolation Creations. So what that means is this. Each week in Miss Hume's weekly arts blast, she will put out a theme. And this will also be on our Instagram at Williston Arts. And we are asking all Williston artists, dancers, musicians, theater makers, filmmakers, photographers, musicians, did I say that? I think I said that. See, I'm going a little crazy, guys. To make 30-second videos around our theme. and send those to Mr. Raffetto by Tuesday night at 5 p.m. To be featured on Miss Davy and Miss Garrity's weekly talk show on Fridays at 10 a.m. We want to know your hobby, and make sure you announce your name and where you are at the beginning of your video, and then just go for it. Show us what you're making, show us what you're up to. The last thing I want to say before I announce this week's theme is that this is completely optional. For me, creating art in these times is really obviously beneficial. It makes me feel happy, it makes me feel connected, and that's what we want you guys to feel. So if that's something that you want to do, by all means go for it. If not, that's totally fine too. You can just enjoy the art that's being made by your friends and your teachers. So that's all I have to say for now, but I want to introduce this week's theme. Please drum roll at home on whatever surface you have near you, tables, chairs, books, whatever it is. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Is isolation hobbies. So we want to see what you are doing in your artistic creations and your hobbies for this week. And without further ado, I present your incredible arts faculty for some amazing examples of what it is that they are doing in their free time now that we are at home. All right, happy creating, Williston. Can't wait to see what you make.
Hi guys, Mr. Hing here, giving you some information about our isolation creation. This week I'm going to try to get outside the house every day and take a picture that makes me happy.
Hi, I'm Miss Hume, and my isolation hobby is printing on fabric.
Hey everybody, Charles Raffetto here. Just wanted to share with you some of my hobbies, including my vinyl collection and projection mapping.
It's Deborah Vega, the director of dance, and I'm here to show you my isolation creation hobbies. I've been doing a little bit of cardio hip hop. I've also been doing some yoga, namaste, and a little bit of art. So keep creating, Williston.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Mrs. Staples and I teach visual art at Williston. My isolation creation is knitting. I really enjoy the meditative qualities it offers and all of the beautiful colors I get to stare at, so I can't wait to see what you've been working on while isolated in your homes.
Hey there, it's Mr. Man. If you're like me, you might be walking around your house, eating everything in sight, and even practicing some French songs. This is a piece called Adieu by Fauré. Comme tu me vis la rose d'éclose, et les frais m'ont dit après des prés, les longs soupirs, les bien-aimés, filmés.
Wasn't that phenomenal? I am so lucky to work with these incredible colleagues who are so creative and fantastic. But guess who else is creative and fantastic? You guys. So get to work, have a great time, and we cannot wait to see what you do with your isolation creation, isolation hobbies. Happy creating, Williston.
Arts department, you never disappoint, and you always make me feel a little bit less creative. But you know what? We're still going to win this contest. Actually, little known secret, the Garrity family and the Davy family have already submitted our weekly submissions. So admittedly, we may have set the bar kind of low for you, but right now, we're the ones to beat.
We're currently winning.
Yeah.
If the competition were to end this second,
We've got it. Got it in the bag.
Cam won.
Here's what's
But-
happening in the Garrity family. We'll just show you really quick. We've been big into cutting cardboard. Yes, folks, that's actually exciting. You take cardboard, you cut it into a shape, and if you're having a really good day, you paint it and hang it in your window. We're accepting orders for window ornaments right now. What do you have going on? What's your art of choice right now?
Well, some of the viewers at home know that I really enjoy the TikTok. It's not something I'm ashamed of. Now, for the first time, I actually made a couple of TikToks. But this was a personal favorite because it involved, obviously, the ever-famous Emmett.
So, if you didn't know, TikTok is an art form. So thank you, Arts Department. Look for submissions. We're going to be talking about each week's winner on Wake Up Williston, so we'll hear more about this next week. Couple announcements for y'all. Number one, and this is going to sound a little bit boring, but it is important.
Check your email.
More than you did before.
More than you did before.
Because here's the problem. It's the only thing we've got to communicate globally.
Kate, do you want to
consistently
know the irony about that announcement?
Yeah, we're preaching to the choir a little bit here.
Those people who read their emails are probably the same people watching this right now.
So good people watching this, call your friends and tell them to check their email. What else do you have?
What's on my... Oh, colleges. Seniors, if you have heard from any colleges,
yes,
spread that good news. We want to know. Tell your college counselor. Tell your advisor. Tell both. Tell your dorm parent. Tell your math teacher.
We'll
tell
take
Matt
bad
Leibowitz.
news, too.
Who cares? Yes.
Bad news too, because you know what? A little sympathy, a little empathy goes
Yeah,
on.
we can support you.
There's a cool new thing happening right now. Thank you to a group of your peers who put this together. But it is, April is Earth Day month. I think it's a full month. We're making it a month.
It's the 50th anniversary, isn't it?
It's so great. We've got a 21-day sustainability challenge going on right now. So keep checking Kimmel's Quads. Sarah's going to keep updating everybody what the challenge of the day is. The first day I did a really good job. No plastic water bottles. I'm excited for things like no plastic straws, no takeout day. I think there's like a meat-free day. All right, folks, Wake Up Williston. We're going to try for a top 10 list each week. And we thought, fitting where we're sitting right now, that we would have this week's top 10 be
top 10 things we all miss about the dining hall.
There's about 100 things I miss about the dining hall.
Yeah. We're going to go 10 to 1.
Go for it.
Okay? 10, not having to do the dishes.
Oh.
But very grateful for everybody who does do the dishes in the dining hall. Thank you for that. Number 9, Chris Cushon deciding our meals for us.
Actually harder than it sounds to keep coming up with a new meal each night.
Right. And having those fun things on Thursdays, definitely miss those things.
Yep.
The salad bar. I don't think I've eaten anything green since the quarantine. So.
Yeah, we're actually going to have a little bit of an intervention for the Davy House moving forward.
It's an
because
issue.
This could be a long-term issue.
You'd think I'd like vegetables, but I don't. So it's been trying times. It's number 7. Telling kids to take their hats off. Oh man, Kate, I miss those eye rolls.
We do worry about that. Sarah Klump is right with you on this.
Sarah Klump is that's where it came from. Number 6, second lunch. You know when you have a double free,
Yes.
or you've been there so long, you have your lunch, and then you just end up having a second lunch. I mean, I'm having more like 3 or 4 lunches at home.
I struggle to choose one lunch at home, like one thing.
Oh, I know.
Which
I bought Pop-Tarts. I can't tell you the last time I ate a Pop-Tart. 5, Linda's eggs.
obviously.
Linda's eggs. Ugh.
And Linda.
Just Linda, period. 4, the chicken tenders. are fire. The chicken tenders in the dining hall.
What's your sauce of choice?
Buffalo.
And I'm a honey mustard girl.
Number 3, the cookies with the pretzels in them. Now would be a time I could maybe make those myself.
Any cookies
Any
that someone
cookies.
else has made.
The magic bars.
Yeah, all of them.
Number 2 is just sitting together, sitting next to people,
Talking to other people.
Just being at the same table with other people that aren't your family, your immediate family members.
We will get back to that.
Yeah,
promise.
we will. It's coming. And number 1, drum roll please. Brunch. Oh man, do we miss brunch?
We tried to make brunch this past weekend. It's not the same.
Because
When
do you end
have
up
to
just
make
eating
it.
lunch or just eating
Oh
breakfast?
no, we went with brunch foods, but like you're not going to make the omelet and the sausage and the bacon and the fruit salad and the waffle and then go back for like a muffin because you're just not going to make all that.
I think I amounted.
tried,
I
it
ate
didn't
like
work.
3 different kinds of carbs during brunch. I would eat like
Oh,
a
yeah.
waffle, an English muffin, and then a piece of banana bread. If you have any ideas for top 10 lists, please send them our way. We'll be doing this every Wake Up Williston.
You got it. Hope you all enjoyed this first week of Wake Up Williston.
And this has been a real treat. It's getting us out of the house.
Always. We love this.
We love
We
this.
miss you.
We miss you terribly.
Have a great week, Williston. We'll see you next week.
It ain't my fault that I'm out here making news. I'm the put it